So y'all up in here having a party without me? So y'all up in here having a party without your girl? Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I'm glad that y'all here. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I'm glad that y'all here. And it's good to see y'all. I see you Tanali, you Shreya in the building already, Kayla Rain in the building already. Y'all know that makes me feel really, really good to know that, my girls is here and they ready. So what's up to y'all? I really appreciate y'all. That's facts. This channel and a lot of this is content is for adults. Some topics may be triggering. These are facts, which I appreciate from you, Yushraya. I'm gonna go ahead and put my fair use in there. Now I want to go ahead and say hey to everybody that's already in the building now. And I will continue to do that throughout the live. I'm gonna say it again. I did get caught up at the last minute and my son needed me. So y'all know we know which ones comes first, right? So I'm sorry that I was late, but things happen at the last minute. And also I feel like it's another thing when I haven't gone live in like a day or two. It's always a thing of me trying to find a balance and a rhythm again. So tomorrow we should be right back on schedule with me finding. I was gonna go live earlier, right? But I'm glad I didn't plan to go live earlier because things came up that would have made me have to cancel the live. So I'm glad I didn't plan to go live earlier. But the reason why I didn't is because I didn't want to have to rush through the live. So because I got to get my son from school. So I was like, I'm gonna do it in the evening because I cooked a big meal last night. So tonight I didn't really have to cook that much, and I thought it would be better, which it is. I'm still glad that I planned it for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting out, and originally the live automatically planned for like 6:50, but I was like, I didn't want to wait that long because I got a long day tomorrow. So I was like, let me push it and do 6:30. I should have just did what the computer said do. But how y'all ladies doing, man? Thank y'all for being in here. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the intro, but I do want y'all to know anybody who saw me putting in anything about my water fast. If you did not catch my live this morning, I'll go ahead and update you and let y'all know again what happened. I woke up this morning and I was late. I plan to wake up at 6 a.m. But I had the craziest dream and I literally ended up oversleeping. I woke up at 8 o'clock, and when I jumped up, the first thing I did was drink my sweet tea that was sitting right beside my bed. Girl, I was so mad. And I was like, well, I'm all about being 100% transparent with y'all. And I know that I could have just said, well, no, I'm going to go from here. But no, I want to do it completely. And if with me already having drink that sweet tea, having a drink of that sweet tea, a part of me was like, well, I could just make it a juice fast. But no, that's still no. So I was like, I'm gonna be real with my family and let y'all know that it was an epic fail because I woke up and I drank it. So behind the scenes, me and some of the sisters behind the scenes that are doing the fast are coming up with a date so that we can prepare our minds and our bodies for doing the fast before we actually do it. It's going to be something that's going to have to be planned and thought out. So thank you, Sarai, for that. And we got one coming, and we'll let y'all know. So that way we can do it as a family. Um, we got some stuff to go ahead and get into. So y'all, the last videos that we did, y'all know that we were looking at the timestamps that I had wrote down from the interview with Blueface and Jaden. Now I plan to have been done with it by now, but I'm not. And these things are going to come in later. So I know it's a lot going on now. I know it's a lot of tea and a lot of stuff that's going on now. And we can get into that. But I really, really want to get through these timestamps. I made 3 pages of timestamps. And if I don't complete them, if I don't finish them, then we may never get to them. And I am still doing a documentary. So these are important. for when I look back on my videos. These are important that I have these documented. And plus, it's some things coming down the pipe with when it comes to Ronnie. Wait a minute, where's my? There it is. Hold on, let me put my headset in, y'all, cause I got to hold up. Can y'all even hear me? Cause I ain't even have my Bluetooth on. I got some stuff coming down the pipe when it comes to Ronnie and that whole situation about what happened with what happened with Krishan. Remember, I told y'all we're gonna decode. I'm still sticking by that. We are gonna decode what Ronnie said. With that being said, I gotta get through what we had already started first. I gotta get through that first. I got to. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So we gotta finish. Y'all be talking about it, right? But we gotta get through this first, y'all. I need y'all to bear with me. We got to get through this first, and it actually was perfect for me because today I didn't have time to sit down and take the notes that's in my DMs. I didn't have time to do that. We were kind of like busy all day long today. So I am glad that I already had notes that I need to finish because I wouldn't have been able to go live today if I didn't. But thank y'all so much. Thank you. I'm putting a headset in so that way, with the video that we are about to play, y'all will be able to hear me. It should have clicked in by now where y'all can hear me even better. Can y'all hear me better or okay? Yeah, it's JLab on both of them, so perfect. I just tested it. It's perfect. All right, y'all. So let's get into it, y'all. The live gonna be starting at 10 minutes. Anybody, if y'all don't mind putting that time step in there, we're gonna start the live at exactly 10 minutes, okay? Thank you for letting me know you can hear me. Thank y'all to all my sisters in the building. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed the last live. Shout out to the replay gang. Look at Miss O. Look at Miss O showing up. What's up, girl? What's up, Miss O girl? Hey, Latasha. How you doing, sis? How you doing? I hope y'all enjoyed the last live, right? Because we really need to focus on those things that Blueface said. Now you might ask yourself, Alexis, why are we watching old stuff? It's important because nobody paid attention to this man when he was saying certain things because of his own flaws, because of the fact that, everybody was choosing Krishan. There are literally people that are grown adults that are still doing this. They are still sitting up and really treating this girl like a victim. And for a minute, I'm gonna tell you how easy it is to get caught up in it. For a minute, when I saw, oh, she got a new friend on the football field. She got a new friend. She got a new friend. And oh, her and her friend, they doing, oh, she's a positive friend for Cristiano. So we gonna just ignore the fact of what's going on with the baby because she made a new friend. Y'all still falling for the tricks. Y'all still falling for the tricks. If y'all can right now, before I get into the video that we are going to watch, if y'all got anything that has happened recently that y'all want me to see real quick, put it in the chat and I'll go ahead and go to that real quick first before we get into these timestamps. Otherwise, we're gonna get into the timestamps. I just know that a lot of y'all, y'all are up on what's going on daily. And I know that yes, oh, she's fooling some people again, but let's be real, she's ratchet and will not be friends with anyone who won't co-sign. Who exactly? So remember, and I'm glad y'all said this. While y'all thinking about if y'all want to send me a video real quick to do right now, it can't be over like 5 or 10 minutes though, because we gotta finish these, y'all. We got to. But I'm glad that you said that because when I'm sitting up here thinking about the whole idea of, oh, she got a new friend that she playing football with and all this. Y'all know who I thought about immediately? Marcellus, that young man that she was friends with who let her sleep in his dorm. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep bringing him up. I'm going to keep bringing him up because the fact of the matter is, she used him. She used him. That's the facts. She used that man. That's the fact of the matter. She will use you when she can, and when she don't need you no more, she will drop you. How much do y'all want to bet when another opportunity presents itself, or when she feel like enough people have forgotten about the BS that she is doing, she gonna drop that girl. The only people that seem to stick around are people who are like minions to her. Like, let's be real. So all of that, oh, she got a new friend, or oh, she doing this. No, I'm not going for that until she come out and say, um, I ruined any possibilities of my child coming out healthy. And not only did I ruin it by doing any and everything I wanted to do to my body and with my body, not only did I ruin it in that way, but I also ruined it because I didn't even take one prenatal vitamin. Not only did I know I was putting horrible, bad things in my body, but I didn't even try to do one thing healthy. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to start, since my baby is not working, because y'all see what I did to my beautiful baby. I'm gonna have another prop. I'm gonna go make a friend with somebody on the football field. I'm gonna go use these football girls to my advantage. Come on. Hey sis. Hey Holy Ghost girl. You know what I'm saying? Hey Lauren, thank you for that, sis. I'm gonna take advantage of, the fact that I can come on this football field and these girls gonna like me anyway because I'm popping, right? They're gonna like me anyway. And I'm gonna use them now. They're gonna be my new props. Scary to think what will happen to her baby if she can't benefit from him anymore. That's what I'm saying to Nolly. Now let's talk about that. Y'all might remember me saying this, y'all might not remember me saying this, but I told y'all with this whole thing of her saying that that somebody came to rob them, with all of that, I said nothing better not happen to that baby by mistake. You understand? We're past the point of really SIDS happening because that usually happens within the first 2 to 3 months. We're way past that. So the older that the baby gets, the less likely for something natural like SIDS to happen. So we're in a 6 month, 7 month mark now, right? So not only that, nothing better not happen to that baby. I'm not gonna look at it as an accident. I'm not. Thank you so much. I love you too. I love you too, sis. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I understand. I understand. I feel you, sis, because girl, that's where I've been. That's why I've been gone for 2 days. Because I've been, listen, we all gotta do what we gotta do, right? As long as we come back to each other and we can talk about it, that's cool. By the way, who wanna help me start the Discord? Because I want to start it so that we can contact each other, you know what I'm saying? And we can talk throughout the day in our big ass group chat called Discord. Yes, Miss O. Miss O, see what I'm saying? Yes. And you're not the only person that said that. That's why I want to start a Discord. Y'all will be surprised how many of y'all personally, separately, that don't know each other come to me and tell me the same thing. Somebody told me today that they're afraid that that baby won't make it past a certain age if Krishan don't hurry up and get help for that baby. And by hurrying up and getting help for that baby, what does that look like? I'm not saying she need to run to the emergency room and say, somebody do something, even though that could be that could work too. When I say get help for the baby, I mean address the issues, have the baby tested. There are certain tests that I know that I didn't have to have this specific test when I had RJ. I don't think I think they had really started doing it more when I had my youngest son, and I only got two. So I think that when I remember specifically when I had my youngest son having to have this test of this rare, it's like a rare gene that they look for in babies. And of course he didn't have it, but it was a test that I had to take after he was born. So that's what I want to make sure is being done. All of the aftercare that needs to be done after having a child. I'm needing for you to do that, Krishan. I really would appreciate it if you do that. If you take care of all the aftercare that needs to be taken care of. Now, the video has started, y'all. I'm gonna take a quick look into my oh, I didn't even see that. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Okay, I gotta stay on focus. I gotta stay on focus. Okay. I want to give y'all something fresh, something that y'all something that's new before I go in. Nah, I'm gonna wait. Let's go ahead and get into what we already had planned because I need to look at that first before I play that. But thank you to everybody who sent me videos on to everybody who sends me videos on IG. I appreciate you. I'm gonna try to hurry up and get through this so we'll have time to go to one next. Y'all hold it down in the chat. I'm over here on the other page real quick. Let me pull up the chat so that I see y'all and see what's going on. And don't forget, y'all, every 30 to 60 seconds, y'all try to make sure y'all put a one in the chat. Everybody that's in the building now, as a family, right now, let's all hit the like button right now. Right now, as a family, let's all hit the like button. Thank you for putting my IG in there. Is it Shreya or Shira? Shira or is it Shreya or oh no, you put you Shreya. Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Thanks for your welcome. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I see you. All right, yes. Welcome. Everybody say what's up to it looks like it says Salida, American Indian. Hey girl. Thank you for coming through to this chat. I'm glad that you caught us live. All right, now shout out to the replay gang. I'm gonna try to make sure we don't have too much going on so that y'all can replay gang in the we ain't starting over. Let me go ahead and go to the timestamps that we had already had, honey. All right, so we got to the part of he talks being himself with Jaden. Yeah, we're gonna go to 3652. We're gonna go to 3652 where he talks about being himself with Jaden and the difference between her and how he was with Krishan versus how he is with her. Also, y'all don't forget, I'm gonna go ahead and put out my PSA. Jaden and Carlissa, please forgive each other for the family. We now know Junior is not Blueface's son. Okay? In Africa, there are tribes, right? And tribes have a lot to do with your last name. There are some tribes that would never allow a person with from this tribe to be with a person from this tribe just simply due to their socioeconomic status, simply due to their last name and their heritage and all of that, right? And I learned that from watching Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all know the lady who I'm talking about. It taught me something when I watched that, because in America we don't do that in America, but that's kind of like a situation where Krishan comes from a mother who had 12 children, who her and the father was on, CRA. We know the rest, and they have a certain type of mentality. All of them did not turn out bad. I mean, look at Tasiki. Tasiki has a beautiful heart to me. It says a lot about a person when they are put in a pressure. They have pressure put on them to do a certain thing, and they stand on business and stand on 10 and say, I'm not going to bully her. She looks fragile. Why would I want to hurt her? Somebody who is like that, I look at, and that's when you get my attention. When you got pressure on you to go against somebody that you don't know for no reason, and you stand on business and say, no, I'm not gonna do that to the person that's supposed to be putting you on. I started looking at you then. That's when I like people like that. And there's somebody on YouTube like that I really like and I fuck with, because you didn't have to do that. It would have been easy for you to just go against them because you don't know them. But when you stand on business and say, no, I'm not gonna mess with that girl. She ain't do nothing to me. I'm not a bully. I respect that. I don't like bullies. So out of respect for Chishiki, no. Oh, before I play this, I know what I want to show y'all. Oh, I'm so glad I saw that. I mean, I said that. Hey, Soraya. Hey, sis. I want to show y'all this picture of Big Rock. I seen a picture of Big Rock, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna show that on the channel too. Shoot. We gotta go through our pictures that y'all know we gotta go through every time, right? Y'all know this. Y'all know we gotta go through these pictures. Y'all know we gotta go through these pictures. We got a new addition to the overlay, honey. We got a new addition. Where's our new addition at? There it go. There it go. Look at it. There it go, right there. Look at Big Rock. Now, Big Rock, I want you to know that when I say certain things, I ain't talking about you. I'm not putting you down. I'm not shaming you or none of that. You're a beautiful lady. And your mistakes is your mistakes, and you still here because God ain't done with you yet. But your daughter ain't shit. I'm sorry. Your daughter ain't shit. You have proved to me that you got a better heart and you deserve the title Big Rock. And I think it's messed up that after you said that people call you Big Rock in Baltimore, that your daughter then started putting Big Rock on all her clothes. You should never ever want to do that with your mama. That should have been a proud moment. But after that, she started putting Big Rock on everything. And y'all don't believe me, but I'm gonna show y'all. Now, I pulled you up here today, Big Rock, because I want you to know that even with what I'm saying about you having 12 children and you and the man was on drugs, you should know that over here we do not down people for going through a struggle. We understand that the addiction is a disease. We get that over here, okay? You got my respect long as you're trying to do better. All right. But your daughter ain't shit. And she over here messing with this man and his family. And she literally came in like a wrecking ball. And then not only did she come in like a wrecking ball, but the things that she said about that baby, saying that she wanted to end that baby's life, saying that she wanted to ill, but the K in front of it. And you were appalled when she said that. And I understand why you was appalled. You said you don't believe in that, and that's not cool. And when you said, let me keep the baby, she said, F no. As if the baby is better off not being here than being with you. She talking about unaliving the baby. And you like, well, before you do that, just give the baby to me. And she said, F no. So she's saying the baby is better off not existing than with you. And one thing I can say is that your daughter, man, she ain't ish. And I know she don't like you. And you don't deserve that. I'm glad that you had Tasiki. I feel like Tasiki is just a better individual. She got a good heart. She took a lot of beatings. They tried to put a lot of allegations on Tasiki just for us to find out later that it wasn't true. That ain't cool. Shout out to Big Rock. All right, moving forward. We got to go ahead and hit this one. Not this one. This one. Carlissa is pissed. And we are going to go in on the things that Carlissa said when she was in that jacuzzi. One thing you do not want to do is mess with Carlissa while she in that damn jacuzzi. She gonna lay it down at that jacuzzi. If Carlissa got something to say and she in the jacuzzi, I'm all ears. You understand me? I am all ears. Hey, Gia girl. What's up to my girl, Gia? Now, Krishan, we know that you know that it's Ronnie baby. You even like the post when Ronnie claimed his baby. Take that baby to that man. Look at this. Look. Look at this. This is Ronnie's baby. Why you say that? Now y'all know. Look at this. This is Ronnie. This is Ronnie Jr. This is Ronnie. This is Ronnie. This is Ronnie. This is Blueface and his beautiful son, Javon. Shout out to Jade and Alexis. And this is Ronnie and his beautiful son, Junior. In the middle, Ronnie, go get your baby. Your baby got a better chance being with you in Baltimore, like Krishan's sister said, like China said in the first place. All right? She got a better chance being up there with you. Because at least you got a heart. I can tell you got a heart. You know how I know you got a heart? Because when you was talking about that man who she unalive, you didn't want to say his name because you knew he had family. You said, I don't want to say his name because bro got people. He got family. So that means that you have empathy. You have empathy in you. Mm-hmm. I pay attention to stuff like that. The baby better off got a better chance over there. You heard me. You got a better chance over there. You got a better chance over there. Rock is already jealous. That girl don't know Rock is really her enemy. Mm-hmm. She don't know. I bet you the girl who she cool with probably the best player on the damn football team, and she just trying to suck the life out of her. She don't realize, and I understand that the girl probably won't see this. You can't look at someone and tell their DNA. Oh my goodness, Michaela. Michaela, you're dumb if you don't think. Hold up. I will not take this. With this picture sitting up here. Michaela, are you crazy? Everybody say what's up to Michaela, okay? I'm not even gonna get mad at that insult because the picture is still out there. Now you gonna make me not. Now you gonna make me go off the schedule. You understand? Now you gonna make me go off schedule. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Look at this picture. Look at this picture, girl. Now you a woman. At least I think so. It say Michaela. It could be anything. It's 2024. But hey, are you kidding me right now? Did you really just say that? Wait a minute. Wait a motherfucking minute. You can't look at someone and tell their DNA. Have you ever heard anybody say you look just like your daddy? You must be in there now, Michaela. Are you pregnant right now? Because you're not finna project on us like this. Are you pregnant, Michaela? Are you going through something, girl? Are you pregnant? Because you making me concerned. If you feel like, y'all, Michaela said you can't look at somebody and tell their DNA. What are you talking about? Blueface, you are not the father. I looked up the roster and Rock's lying ass ain't on no football team. Ain't that some shit? No, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at Michaela right now. Michaela just said something that is just, it's wrong in so many. You literally can look at someone and tell their DNA. What are you talking about, Michaela? Wait a minute. I ain't letting that go that easy. I am not letting it go that easy. I'm not. I'm sorry. Michaela, why would you do this to me? You know that I had something to do today. Michaela, I'm going to take a breath right quick because Michaela, baby girl, you better be a kid. You better be a kid saying something so crazy. You can't look at someone and tell their DNA. If they look like somebody that could possibly be their father, and it's been said that they were with the mother and they look more like one man than the other man, what are you talking about? Michaela, you sound crazy. Ronnie was her man. Ronnie sent her to Blueface. She stole Blueface's car to take it to Ronnie. Michaela, you sound dumb. I ain't say that a damn milkman from another state that she never met or seen before a day in her life. I didn't say he looked like Charles Barkley. That's where you can say that. I said he looked like Ronnie, his daddy. What are you talking about? Ronnie has been sexually active with Krishan more than Blueface. They were together longer, and they were still doing that while she was with Blueface. He sent her to Blueface. She stole Blueface's car and money to take to Ronnie. What are you talking about, Michaela? Ronnie did a bid for her. What are you talking about, Michaela? You act like I said Vin Diesel is the father. Michaela, are you pregnant? Are you trying to like lie to yourself right now? I don't understand. Why would you say something like that? I'm so disappointed in you. And don't you leave out of this chat. Where is Michaela? Don't you goddamn leave on me like that. You better show back up right now. You better not go nowhere. You better not. Where are you? Where's Michaela, y'all? I need her front and center. She act like we said that somebody is the daddy that Krishan ain't never met or seen before. We said that somebody is the daddy who Krishan been with more than she been with Blueface. Who Krishan didn't steal from Ronnie for Blueface. Krishan stole from Blueface for Ronnie. What are you talking about? I need a minute. I can't believe her. Oh my God, I can't believe her. I can't. I can't. I can't. And y'all, I mean, I really wish that I could. I can't. What? Michaela, I am disappointed in you, sis. I mean, let me calm down, okay? Let let me calm down, okay? Because Michaela, baby, you lost. And that's just that. You're lost. Look at this picture, Michaela. What do you mean you can't look at someone and tell they where is Michaela? I wasn't done speaking to you. So you just gonna come up in here and say, Michaela, I'm gonna start thinking your name is Krishan. Cause it be people that'll come in and they'll drop and say one thing and just be gone. Come on, Michaela. We about to get back on task. But Michaela, don't you come in with that foolishness unless you're gonna be a woman and have a conversation about it. We're not gonna come up in here with this BS unless you're gonna be a woman and have a conversation about it. That sounds crazy. You cannot look at someone and tell their DNA. You are a horrible investigator. Your boyfriend probably loves you because you are dumb and you will go for anything. If you have a boyfriend, I bet you think that I'm sure he loves you because you'll go for anything. That's what it's given. And I'm telling you this because I love you. You absolutely can look at someone and know that if this person has been with this woman, if there's evidence that this person was with this woman, if the woman liked the post when the baby was born and the man said that it's my child and she didn't like it, she loved it, and then she stole another man's car to be with that man, she stole his money, and actually, wait a minute, the man did a whole bid for her in prison. That means what? They were in love. There's a whole video of, you know what? Michaela, you better still be here. You better still, this is for Michaela. Michaela, this is for you. This is for you, Michaela. Mm-mm. I cannot let that ride with just words. Proof. Okay. I'm not mad at you. I was mad at you starting to wonder. It's a lot of things that I'm just like firing off right now. And it's like, Michaela, how could you? What are you talking about? You act like I said, pick a random dude, somebody that's never been with Krishan. What do you mean? Krishan agrees with us. She knows that baby looks like Ronnie. That's why she didn't name him Jonathan like they planned. That's why she didn't name the baby Jonathan. Don't you know, Michaela? Krishan knows the truth. She just is not telling you that. You don't even know who your fave is. You know one of them, which I haven't had a fave since I was a kid. I think my last fave was Carmelo Anthony, and I used to read his biography and stuff. Like I didn't even know there was a college called Syracuse until I knew who Carmelo Anthony was, and I knew he went to a college in Syracuse, New York, and I was in middle school when I was reading that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that, Michaela. Michaela, you disappointed me on that one. Hold on, I'm looking for something just for Michaela. Hold on, hold on. Mm. I'm sorry, girl. Ronnie's song had me. Let me let you hear it, Michaela. Ronnie's song had me like. Ronnie's song had me bopping real quick. Let me not hold the music in for myself. Let me go ahead and let y'all hear it, okay? He had me going. Now you lost me. Let me see. Let me let you see, Michaela. This is shout out to Michaela. This is for Michaela. Michaela, this is for you. We're not going to that. We're going to something for Michaela. Hold on, y'all. This little thing. I can't stand when this thing pop up. I promise you I can't. Thank you. Goodness gracious. All right, now this is for Michaela. Y'all ready? Hey, we're gonna get back. This for Michaela though.
I was always there out here, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me. And now I'm just reminiscing, I'm just staring at our pics. I know I'm thinking back.
Nah, we want it again. Go do it again. Come on, let's listen to Junior Daddy rocking it. Rock it, Junior Daddy, rock it. Keep talking about Michaela. This is this boy. This is a diss track to McChrishan. What do you mean? You know a man that do a diss track on a stranger? Because I don't. As a matter of fact, they was in love. Now see, when a baby looked like a man you used to be in love with, see, now we can start making opinions and inferences. A man that you have stolen a 200 and something $1,000 G-Wagon and you was driving it to him, a man who the only reason why you know Blueface is because he sent you to him. Now that's heavy. He sent her to him. What do you mean that's not his? Do you think that that just happens, Michaela? Like a coincidence? Like that the baby looks so much like her ex? Oh my goodness. I can just imagine the field day that that people around you probably have, girl. They have a field day with you because you will go for anything. We call it a gopher. You go for anything, Michaela. You should not have came in here with that foolishness. I want to hear it again. I want to hear it again. He was rocking.
I was always there out here, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me. And now I'm just reminiscing, I'm just staring at our pics. I know I'm thinking back, mess. And
I want to hear some more. I want more. I want more. I want more.
I was always there out here, and you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me, and now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me. And now I'm just reminiscing, I'm just staring at our pics. I know I'm thinking back, mess. And
Girl, stop playing with me, Michaela. Stop playing with me, Michaela. Michaela, don't play with me. Stop playing with me, Michaela. I ain't done. I ain't done. I ain't done. I'm not done, Michaela. I'm not done. You think, oh yeah, well that's just a song. That's just a song. What do you mean? What do you mean that's just a song? What do you mean? What do you mean? I want you to take a look at this man in this song, okay? I want you to take a look at it. I want you to take a look at it. Remember that look, okay? Remember that look, all right? And now, Michaela, I also want you to see this, okay? Because this is gonna be important, and I'm gonna break it down because I know, judging by your comment, you're gonna need a full breakdown on this 10-second conversation. You're going to need a full breakdown on it. You're going to need a full breakdown. So hold on a second. We're almost there, Michaela. Don't go. Don't you go anywhere. We still love you. Don't worry. We still love you. We still love you. Okay? Don't you even go nowhere. You just hold on a minute. You just hold on a minute. You sit right there. Because y'all, Michaela, I can't believe it. Has she replied again? Yeah, this is a safe place, but this ain't a safe place to be. Listen, this is a safe place. Yes, Michaela. Come on. Don't leave. Because you try and stay in facts right now. This is a safe place to voice your opinions. But we will not mislead our young community. We will not mislead our young Negro, colored, black, whatever, boys and girls. We will not mislead them, and we will not let them think that their common sense is worthless, because that's all you got in this life is your common sense. And we're not going to disregard our common sense because Michaela want to believe in a fairy tale. We will not let that stand. We will not. We will not. Because you're gaslighting this entire audience right now by saying that, by making us think that our common sense of knowing that this girl done been with this man, knowing that this girl have cheated on Blueface with this man, knowing that this man sent Blueface to her. And you going to tell us to question our common sense because the baby looked just like him? So you agree that the baby looked like him, but you're telling us that we should disregard it. Now, see, it was a little bit better. It would have been better if you would have said that baby don't look nothing like him. Even though he clearly does, you can't deny that. Because you know he do. So what do you say? You decide to say instead, oh, you can't tell a child's DNA by their looks, or what was it that she said? Wait, you can't look at someone and tell their DNA. And you had the nerve to call me dumb? So you're telling me that I can't look at a child and a man that a woman was sleeping with for years, and because that child looked like that man and not the new man with the money, with the man where it would be more convenient for her if it was Blueface baby. That's the truth. With all these men going around here not knowing who the father really is until they done been in jail for 10 years and out of jail 30-something years old, finding out who their daddy is. No shade, Carlissa. I appreciate you for being a woman and owning your mistakes and not making the same one 12, 13, 14, 15 times. So this ain't no shade to Carlissa, but this is breaking that cycle. This is breaking that cycle. Carlissa is doing her part on breaking that cycle by publicizing it. She literally publicized it, and Drake found out who his daddy was live. But Drake had a troubled life also, because there was parts of him that he didn't understand because he didn't identify with it because he didn't grow up around it. So he didn't realize that it was okay to be this way because I get it from my daddy or whatever. Feeling confused and wanting to belong, joining a gang, and then going to jail, going to prison for 10 years at 16 years old. This man did grown man time in prison. And you come in here with this foolishness, thinking that it's cute for you to sit up here and tell us to ignore our common sense. Shame on you. You could have came in, you was better off coming in here saying that you don't think he looked like that baby, but you know that you can't say that because that's undeniable right there. So then you want to ignore, how dare you? You want to ignore The obvious, because you know you can't say he don't look like that boy. You ain't doing nothing but proving a point more, whoever you are. Because I'm sure your name ain't Michaela for real. You ain't even came back in the chat. Shame on you. If you know Krishan, working for Krishan, and you came here and you said that, shame on you. Because that means you know that the baby look like him, and you saying just because the baby don't look like him, just because the baby look like him, don't mean that's his daddy. That's what you're saying in a nutshell. That's what you're saying in a nutshell. And our opinions are welcome as long as it's a real opinion and not a boot-licking, ass-kissing opinion with no sense to it. We're going to have sense over here. That makes no sense what you said. And I'm going to need you to start using your sense, because I can imagine I wouldn't want to be your daughter with the way your common sense works. I wouldn't want to be your child, because that's crazy for you to ignore the obvious. And then when you see the obvious that the baby do look like him, you make up another excuse. See, I don't like that. I'm not rocking with that, because your child will come tell you something and you'll say, oh no, just because he did that, he didn't do that to her. No, not up in here. We're going to have sense up in here. We're going to use our common sense. Now, you can come on here, and I done been checked many a day by people that come up in my chat. And even if I don't like it, I got to be a woman at the end of the day and say if you was right or if you was wrong. But I'm not going to let you come in here and mislead the replay game, mislead nobody in this chat to deceiving themselves mentally. Because that's what you're coming in here to get people to do. You're coming in here to get people to mentally deceive themselves. And that's not okay. You know he looked like the boy because you admitted to that. But you're basically saying just because he looked like that boy don't mean that's his daddy. And you're leaving out of the fact of she was with that man before Blueface, during Blueface, after Blueface. That's his daddy. Wake up and deal with it. And don't do the same. That's the only thing you can do for Krishan, is not do the same thing she did. That's cruel. And then you wonder why these men grow up and they got certain issues, toxic masculinity and all this. You wonder why. Because you don't tell them who their daddy is until they're 30. And then they got a problem with you. And then they take that problem out on the next woman. Like I said, this ain't no shade with Carlissa or nothing like that, because she do what a lot of women don't do, which is bring the truth to the forefront. And whether it make her look good or bad, I respect that. I am not perfect. And y'all know that. And I come to y'all and I tell y'all, there's mistakes that I make as a mother all the time. You're going to make mistakes. There's no handbook to it, but where's your heart at? As long as your heart is good, then you're going to be on the right side of history, regardless. When the dust settles and history replays, that's what I care about. And trying to mislead my child, my children, my friends, my family, anybody into not believing their own common sense is a problem to me. I don't like that. So all opinions are welcome over here, as long as it's a real one, as long as it's rooted with sense, common sense, okay? And it's no intentions on being deceptive or making other people doubt themselves. As long as you are not in here trying to gaslight me or nobody in my chat or in this replay game, then we cool. But you haven't even came back up to talk about what you said in that chat. That's why Junior needs his real daddy. Exactly. That's why, thank you. Earth back to the moon. I'm a pin that. Because that is why Junior needs his real daddy. And then we sit up here and we bash these men with this toxic masculinity, with this that are misogynist and all of this. And I'm not making no excuses for all of them, because all of them don't have that. But what I'm saying is, we're the ones that birthed this world. We give birth to this world. And I really need y'all to feel me on that, because I love all women, all races and everything. But you know what I'm saying? I love myself. You understand? I love everybody, but I love myself. You get it? We birthed this world. We birthed this nation. And it is very important that we raise our children to be mentally sound. That means a lot. And when you raise your child to not pay attention to their own common sense, to not know who their father is, to not be able to connect with who they are, you cannot then, when they get older and they go through things, when they get older and they seem to have a hatred or a dislike towards women, you can't then play stupid like you don't know that you gaslit your child his whole life. And then you wonder why he hate women even long after you are dead. Women in this world have to deal with the damage that you did because you're not here for them to tell it to. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, don't get out of here with that stupid shit, bro. What do you mean? Just because he looked like him, it ain't like he a stranger that she never met, girl. This was her man. What are you talking about? I mean, really, I really hate to have to go in like that, but that's serious to me because you trying to challenge common sense and stuff. You're trying to challenge nature, and that's crazy. Now, I know we got to get on to the program, but Lord, that girl just took me all the way out of there with that one. Like what? I'd rather you had came in here and said he don't look like him. I promise you was better off saying that. But the fact that you know he looked like him is more proof that you're trying to be deliberately obtuse. That's what you're deliberately trying to do, and I can't rock with that. But it is one more thing I want to show y'all. Child, that girl got me so. I'm gonna go ahead and just play this, and then I'm gonna just go ahead and get to the regular scheduled program, right? Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. After this, I promise y'all, I'm gonna get to the regular scheduled program after this. It's the last one.
Goes to college, that doesn't guarantee that child any emotional success in their relationships in life. That just means they may be able to get a job. See, we have to look at even what the success standard is that we're talking about. That's not necessarily success. That doesn't guarantee us success. If we can raise up an emotionally stable child, one who knows how to carry on our Black nation, who knows how to be a good mother, and still perhaps contribute to the outside community, if we can raise up fathers who take responsibility for their children and who know that their presence in the home is a needed one if we are to survive, there are a lot of other things more important than us just getting a college education and a job. That does not guarantee the success of a nation. That guarantees a personal financial success, which is not the only thing that we need to revive our Black nation. Feeding and clothing and raising a child and making sure it's not on drugs and it goes to college, that doesn't guarantee that child any emotional success in their relationships in life. That just means they may be able to get a job. See, we have to look at even what the success standard is that we're talking about. That's not necessarily success. That doesn't guarantee us success. If we can raise up an emotionally stable child, one who knows how to carry on our Black nation, who knows how to be a good mother and still perhaps contribute to the outside community, if we can raise up fathers who take responsibility for their children and who know that their presence in the home is a needed one if we are to survive, there are a lot of other things more important than us just getting a college education and a job. That does not guarantee the success of a nation. That guarantees a personal financial success, which is not the only thing that we need to revive our Black nation.
I had to let that play twice, right? I had to let that play twice because that's facts. I had to let that play twice because that's facts. And I honestly, can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I really know that Carlissa made the mistake of, running. She was scared. And her story actually says out of her mouth that her mother was on drugs, right? And so she wanted to be the opposite of her mother, but it takes a little bit more than that. She still fell short in one department, which is getting scared and running, right? She ran because the baby's father wasn't who she wanted the father to be. It wasn't the man who she was in love with. It was the next door neighbor, her friend, who she took comfort in when the man who she was in love with was cheating on her. All right? That was a mistake she made, and she didn't continue to do it. She didn't continue to make those mistakes. She was scared. She didn't have the proper guidance. She didn't know what to do. So she made a mistake. All right? She made a mistake. And I'm not gonna, when a woman can get out there and say that, I got respect for that. Okay? When a woman can get out there and say that, I got respect for that. Hold on, I'm about to show y'all something else. I got respect for that. So I want y'all to know by no means I got respect for Carlissa. So even though I say this, it's not because I have a problem or I feel like Carlissa is still wrong. I'm glad that they finally found out who the father was. I'm glad they finally found that out. But the only way we can break this cycle is by making sure that our children now, our grandchildren now, know who their fathers are, and not only know who their fathers are, know who their mothers are, but actually are around them and spend time with them. If y'all know my story, if y'all don't know it, y'all gonna get to know it as y'all get to know me. But I have made several mistakes as a mom, letting my elders tell me that my son, my oldest son, shouldn't be around his dad, or letting my elder people pleasing with my elders and not realizing that that's not really what I wanted. I was doing what my grandmother told me that I should do. Oh, he not doing this, what he shouldn't do. And I watch, yeah, we'll talk about that. This one ain't about me, but I don't mind talking about me, if you know what I'm saying. But I take that seriously with the dad thing. All right. I'm biased because I got boys. And that boy need to be with his daddy. That's the only hope he got, is being with his real father. Okay, yeah, even if Blueface, which I feel like Blueface took the position of I'm gonna be there for the baby anyway. I think Blueface knew before he went to jail that that wasn't his son. But see, what people don't realize is that he's so solid that he'll still take care of that baby. He would. He took care of Bonnie Lachey, baby. If you don't believe me, I'll pull it up for you. Blueface had Bonnie Lachey, baby, in his mansion, taking care of her baby. That's why Krishan put the pow pow to the baby head, because she was jealous of the baby, because Blueface took care of that baby like it was his. And she ain't have nothing but a dog. So y'all need to understand when I say Krishan been trying to have Blueface baby. She chose to keep the baby that wasn't his, or maybe none of them was his. But regardless, the way that she was saying that she was gonna K-word the baby with no remorse frightens me. It frightens me. She don't have no regard for human life, and I'm gonna prove that. When we get done with this subject, y'all gonna know who that girl really is. I don't care how long it take me. Y'all gonna know.
I was always there for you. And you took that shit for granted, now you lost me. And now I'm all up on my mission and I'm bossy. And I've been taking all these trips and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me. And now I'm just reminiscing. I'm just staring at our pics. I know I thinking back mess. And
Come on, man. Come on. Come on. I think I made my point, y'all. I think I made my point. You feel me? I think I made my point, my sister. I really do. I really do. I think I made my point. We about to get it's probably gonna be longer, right? It's probably gonna. I might have to finish the rest of it in the next one, but we about to get to our main event. We about to get to our main event. I just want to say a special sorry to you, Big Rock, because your daughter ain't shit. She ain't. And I can see if she wanted help and she wanted to do better, but she don't. She's still trying to fool people. So y'all, you, Big Rock, you, and this person right here, you and these two people need to talk. We're gonna bring it all together. We done said Jaden and Carlissa need to talk. Y'all need to talk. Y'all need to talk. That's Ronnie, looking like Junior, and Ronnie Mama. Y'all need to talk. I'm calling for a conversation. Yeah, you. Don't look at me like that. Don't you look at me like that, Big Rock, with that cute rap in your head. Your daughter China, she did talk about how y'all used to love them raps with that blonde. Yeah, y'all got them raps with that blonde. It's cute. It's cute. You look cute or whatever. Y'all need to talk, okay? And leave that family over alone, okay? Y'all need to talk. Y'all do what y'all need to do with y'all family. You feel me? And leave the West Coast connection alone. You feel me? We don't need no East Coast, West Coast around here. All right? Y'all go get that baby. Y'all the only hope. Y'all, this is your chance right here to do it again. All right? This your chance to do it again. Go get the baby. She gonna be going to jail soon. Y'all need to talk. All right? Y'all need to talk. Put a one in the chat if you're in full agreement that the families need to come together whose children actually belong in the family. These two people and this lady right here need to talk. The girl's going to jail soon. Ronnie, you can't help her with this one. You can't do this big for her. All right? Any man that'll do a love song about a woman will have soul ties with that woman. That's his child. Deal with it. Kayla, wake up, baby girl. Now, if you can hit me, you know how y'all know how to reach me. Yesaya put my IG in the chat. Michaela, if you want to talk to me offline, then we can talk about it. And I will not reveal your true identity. That's my word. And all we got in this world is our word. I will not reveal your true identity. Hit me up on IG because I know you don't believe what you said. I know you don't. And I know you feel like that comment some kind of way is helping the situation, baby girl, but it ain't. All right? It ain't. Talk to me offline. I swear to God, I won't tell nobody who you are. All I got is my word. That go for anybody. Anybody who hit me up in my DM and say they want to talk to me about something and they don't want me to say who they are. All I got is my word. I never do that. That's all I got is my word. And my word gonna mean something when I leave here. You understand me? All right. Now we'll come talk to the families again after we done with the main event. We need to get to the topic. Michaela just really kind of got me thrown off a little bit with that one. Girl, let me tap in with the Naughty Gang, the girls and the guys that's in the chat now. Thank you to all the family members that's in the chat now. She fooling her fans to believe everything she says, even though she has been caught in so many lies. Thank you, sis. I want to say it's Titia. I don't know if I said that right. Titaria, I didn't say it right, but I'm sorry, okay? Um, Danielle said, same ears as Ronnie. Come on. Um, yep, she against the now all of a sudden she get against DNA. You ain't against the board. You know what? I was about to say that word. You ain't against much motions, but you against DNA. And how backwards is that? You would do a smortion in a heartbeat. You would do it some smushing in the heartbeat, boy. She won't take no DNA test though. Not a real one anyway. I like that rock tar. I like that. Did I say that? Did I say rock tar or did that? Because I remember saying credum dums, but I don't think I said rock tar. That might be somebody else who said that. Who said rock tar first? Y'all tell me who said rock tar. Cause I know Christianimal is from Voo channel. I really feel like I said rock tart, but it could have been that I could have heard it from somebody else. Rock tarts are a rare breed of people, nor like inbreeding. Probably what's wrong with rock. Who said rock tart, y'all? Did I say that? I feel like I did, but I might have repeated it. You know what I'm saying? I've been dying when you get all passionate. I know. I know. And then I'll be animated with it too, bruh. Oh Lord. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I swear. Okay, it's been in chats. Yeah, cause I think I was like credum dums or rock tarts or I don't know. But whoever did come up with it, it don't matter. I am adopting it. I like it just as much as I like Christianimals, credum dums, rock tarts, rock heads, all of the above. Okay, sis. Okay. I'm coming, Lorraine. Lorraine. What I'm gonna do with two more kids, huh? What I'm gonna do with two more kids? Y'all, did y'all say that movie? Every time I see Kay Lorraine, I think about what's love got to do with it. When she said, "Oh, you playing daddy now?" And then I picture Angela Bassett going, "Lorraine, come here, I do ya. What am I do with two more kids, huh? What am I do with two more kids?" All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to the video. Okay. Okay. Let me get to it. All right. We here, Lorraine. We here. Okay. Now let me go to 30, 3652. All right. 3652 is when Blueface talks about how he's able to be himself with Jaden. No. We gotta go back a little bit because we gotta go to when Wack tried to save Blue, and then we'll go from there. All right, we'll go from there.
I fell apart, and then like then I
Well, I
Love you
first
too,
learned
sis.
Krishan
Love
the
you
day
too.
I called Whack to understood why the police had to be called to get her out the house. She tried to say she had clothing in, and remember they came and couldn't find anything, and they were trying to kick her out. And the conversation I had with Whack, sorry Whack, I got it. He's here. He was like he was trying to get her away from you, and you were fighting with him to keep her around. What was it about her that made you keep her when people around you that you respected were trying to get her out? Was it that you loved her? Was it because you saw the business opportunity, or both?
No, I'm just big on appreciation. That's all I ever need is a thank you, appreciate it. And at the time, she was giving like vast majority of that. Like even the people around me, like she was so appreciative that she made other people want to be appreciative in a way. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like I appreciated that, and then that's all it was.
But that was also around the time you were kicking your mom and sister out, and then they end up getting in a fight together. Do you feel like she was making up for the appreciation you weren't getting from your family?
just from anybody, you know, honestly, from anybody. Like I noticed that like when I'm around people for a certain amount of time, they begin to think that I'm like normal, I'm regular. The position that we're sitting in together, they start to feel like it's normal, you know, and then they become
All right, y'all. I do think that we touched on this a little bit in the last one, but this is where Blueface talks about how he feels, right? And it's important because this is what he's telling us right now is what Krishan found out about him. This is how she was able to get in and manipulate, okay? Because she knew that this is what he wanted, what he's about to say. And this is what I equate to sometimes as your flesh, and I'm putting quotes there, right? The reason why I'm saying that is because it's a feeling that you desire to want to feel appreciated, okay? And once Krishan saw that he wanted it, that's when she was able to start becoming a fake. Uh, she was able to be her representative, her best representative, because she got the information that she needed in order to mirror him and his desires.
not appreciative, and then usually that's when I kind of be like, oh, you kind of forgetting, or you're like, no, you're thinking like, no, don't forget, you know.
Do you feel like it was non-appreciation or taking advantage? Because I thought around that time, if I could remember, because I remember you throwing your mother's stuff out, your sister's stuff out. I felt like you were kind of in the rise of your career. You had the Tatiana remix with Cardi. Everything was happening. The buzz. You had the football field at your house. You were playing football. Like you were happy, but it always seemed like you were dealing with some shit. Was it all around that time where you were just tired of everybody's shit and you were getting this appreciation from her?
No, it was just at the time where everyone that's living in my house, so it's me, her, my mom, her husband, the kids. So it's like everybody in that household was just like expecting more of me, you know, and not appreciating the position that I'm putting them in. They want me to give them the whole game, you know. They want me to put them in $1 million house instead of working with me to buy the $1 million house. Get me? So it was at that time. And then at that time, she was like, I'm ready to do whatever. Tattoo, that, but I'll jump off this cliff for you right now. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, all right, fuck.
Did you see that as love, or did it translate as I'll do whatever it takes to get the bag?
Well, that's what I see it as now. At first, I was, confused by it. It was a great tactic. It worked.
To get you.
Yeah, it worked. But now, these, because, you don't know who you really are until you get some money, until you, buy what you really want to buy and do what you really want to do. So once you see somebody, doing what they really want to do, then you're like, okay, I see, you were just having a moment of desperation, a moment of no way out. So,
But as somebody as calculated as you, when she beat up your mom and your sister, didn't you feel like she?
All right, I can let.
You crossed the line. I mean, where was the line?
I can let this part just play through in this little part without having to continue the timestamp, because he's hitting so many things in this one thing. But pay attention. He told y'all. And as a man, I'm gonna just be straight up with how I feel about this. As a man, it's not easy for him to say that somebody got over on him, especially as a man with an ego, a millionaire at a young age. It's a lot of things in life that he has to go through, and this is one big ass lesson for Blueface. And the reason why I say that I know it's one big ass lesson is when we find out that that's not even his baby. It's a wake up call. It's a lesson. It's all of these things. So he can't come out here making these same mistakes over and over. He needs to learn from them. And if he make another mistake again in the future, as long as it's not the same mistake, is what matters. We got a lot of things that we're going to go through in our life, especially in our 20s. I thank God that he don't hold me to all the mistakes that I made in my whole life, especially in my teens and 20s. I'm so thankful that he is merciful. And you know what I'm saying? And that the Most High has grace and gives us mercy, right? So I'm not saying that, he should never be held accountable. He absolutely should be held accountable. But as long as I can see somebody trying to do better and improve, I can respect it more than you just, trying to do the same things over and over and over. And Krishan is stagnant right now when it comes to her mental. She's stagnant because instead of her trying to do better and make changes, she's still just trying to distract, which means that she's not learning, which means that she thinks that her tricks could still work. She thinks that she's still able to deceive the masses because she's merely trying to distract. She's not trying to get real. You know what I mean? She's got a platform and she can make a big difference with the multitudes of young people watching her. She could use her powers for good, but she does not want to do that. It's not fun to her to do the right thing. It's fun to her to do the wrong thing and get away with it. It's a rush for her. She thrives on it. And that's the part that lets me know exactly who sent her. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But y'all got me weak in the chat. I'm glad that she said not a shout out to Big Rock. Yes, girl. Shout out to Big Rock. But yeah, she's a deceiver to Nolly. That's facts. And like he said, he was confused as once she got what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? Once she got what she wanted, she showed who she was. I keep saying this. When Jaden left him, she left with his car and his money, and he didn't call and report his car stolen or nothing like that because he knew that she's not out to take anything from him. She's not out to deceive him or hurt him. She got tired of him. She got tired of the BS. And he knew she didn't deserve that. That's why he wanted to put her up in a nicer place and still wanted to have his control like some men do. And she said she wanted to do it her way. And guess what? He didn't say, well, you ain't going to do it with my money. He let her do it her way with his money. That's how I know that he's not a narcissist. Narcs don't do that. Narcs don't get down like that. They're not going to let you do what you want to do. And with their money and with their car, no. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna have it they way. That's how they're gonna have it. So the fact that she left him with his money and said, no, you don't need to know where we live at. And he still paid the rent. Let me know. Nah, he probably got some ego issues and some characteristics that he need to change, but he don't have MPD because they don't do that. They don't do that at all.
Or was there
Personally,
no
I
line?
feel like my mom, my sister crossed the line just because
The Baltimore
they had
Bridge
respect
fell
for me
down.
prior.
Well, that's
My
right.
mom,
We
my
was
sister
back
crossed the line with
there.
me. Fuck her. They crossed the line with me years prior, you know? So I'm like, okay, you guys already have a habit of coming and fucking shit up. So this is one of those times.
Mm-hmm. You're such a good person to interview right now. What is making you show up like this? Because the last time you were here, I ain't gonna lie, I had a crush. So you could have fucking sang Mary Had a Little Lamb. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. But that was a hard ass. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never earned my money more than that interview with y'all two. And when y'all left, I think we all needed therapy. But today you're so pulled together. Is it because this is a part of the master plan?
Bro, you in this master plan.
Because you're like Pinky in the Brain, bro. You're like, I don't know. It's like I see Pinky in the Brain when I see you. Or is this
person you're dealing with just has a lot of effect on you. Just put it that way. You know?
So she has this calming, soothing effect.
Yeah, I can be myself. You know, I can say what I want to say, express myself, and she's not gonna, grab me or physically do anything to make me
stop saying
being myself. So while you see him, Krishan beating up his mom and sister. You're over mom anyway. You moved out, but they're doing all this, and this brand that they've built, this business is looming and growing on social media. Where are you, and what are you thinking?
Oh, where am I? I was at home with Javon being pregnant at that time when the whole fighting thing was going on. But I just that's I was just sitting back like, see, that's why. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like this is it's corny. And I mean, I don't know. And obviously it takes like a fly on the wall to know what was going on, but I don't know what exactly transpired. I know that his mom and sister can push buttons, but for me, I probably wouldn't have taken it there just because.
Period. Do y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? So they're talking about Krishan putting her hands on his mother. And Jaden is mad at Carlissa in this space and time in this video. And she still said she probably wouldn't have did that though. And you wonder why he didn't propose to you or want to have, a seed with you. Who wants to have a child with someone that without hesitation took their mother to the floor? And you might be saying, well, he let it happen. He thought his mother was like Superman. He thought his mama was going to whoop her. That's the truth of the matter. He even said it himself. He thought he done seen his mama handle so many people. And as a child, you do think that about your parents. You think that they're invincible until you become a parent and you grow up and you learn that, nobody is God. So he thought his mama was going to handle her. He didn't think she was going to do that. Anybody, as a woman, though, I could never. I would never. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that. Let me get to this next part, which is 46. All right, this one is going to be the whole thing about her saying that he was controlling the money and all of this and that. This is where he talks about that. Son, did you call me, babe? Huh? Sydney, you good? Don't play with me, boy. You know I'm lying. Boy, go ahead on.
Interested or cared about what he was doing. If that's what you got to do to make a bag, then do what you got to
So
do.
while he was doing what he needed to do to make a bag with his business partner, which is what he called it,
My client.
So were you a pimp? Because she did say you used to take her money and you were kind of showing up at her bookings, taking her money. What was the business arrangement? Were you her manager?
That's a great question. Listen, Jason.
Pay attention to this, y'all. Pay attention.
She didn't have an ID. She didn't have a driver's license. She didn't have a bank account.
She didn't have a tooth.
She didn't have a birth certificate. She didn't have nothing. So when I'm putting her in these positions, people want to pay you in checks. They can't give you cash. That's how that whole thing came about.
Well, she also said when she was here, you guys had a shoebox and not a bank account.
No, for the shows.
Yeah.
But I'm saying for deposits.
Yeah.
For
wires.
Check.
Yeah.
For wires. You don't have a bank account. You don't have an ID to get a bank account. You have no credentials. So I have to clear everything for you.
So was it all coming in your name?
Exactly.
But were you her manager? Were you her business partner? Were you?
No, I was managing.
Pimp.
I was managing her.
Okay.
So even from the jump, from the beginning, I've never got a good review from Bringing Rock to Aiden's live stream, Kais, and anything that I took her to promotionally. I never got a thumbs up for. It was always, why are you bringing her? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I'm seeing the vision because that's why I'm bringing her. And it became what it was. But
all right, y'all. Now we're gonna go to. Now you heard him say he never got no. Those people didn't invite her there. He was pushing her and putting her on. And then somewhere along the lines of him pushing her and putting her on and pushing her into all those rooms that nobody didn't want her to be in the first place, but he saw the vision. Then it turned to, oh girl, this is all about you. And he's coming here and he's doing. Boy, stop playing with me.
You good?
No, are you good?
You straight?
Come here. No, I'm not straight. Come here. Come close.
I don't got a shirt
Come here. Let me see. Come
on.
here. Come here. Nah, come on. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Are you straight? Are you straight? Boy. All right, y'all. So, child, what was that? So, yeah. So he was bringing her in these rooms. Child, that boy's crazy. He was bringing her in all these rooms, right? And it somehow changed from uh he putting her on to people saying, "Oh, this is all about you," and you know, Blueface, Blueface is eating off of you, and that's what she was feeding to her family. That's what her family started feeding to her. That she is the reason why he's rich. Like he wasn't rich when he met her, and that's just crazy to me. That's crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the tape leak. I want y'all to know how this tape got leaked, okay? So we're gonna get over to 5710 because she leaked this tape, and this goes to her character. All right. This goes to the weight of her character and the weight of the words that she says because she chose Jalen's birthday to drop that tape. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. I knew it, but I'm highlighting it for a reason because she chose that time to leak that tape. This goes to her character, y'all.
Birthday. I had
Fuck it.
some club things out here in LA, and I was doing like a party bus situation or whatever. And then he conveniently had a hosting on the other side of the country, right? Conveniently. And so I was like, "Oh, so you're not going to my thing on my birthday?"
Yes,
He's like, "Oh, I
Tenali.
gotta go
That
here,
is
I gotta go
true.
there, but I'll be here later that night or in the morning." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Say less, bye." The later that night, he's like, "Oh, I'm back in town." Blah blah blah. And then I'm like, "Oh, well, if you want to pull up, I don't give a fuck. You know, it's my birthday. If you want to pull up, drop some dick off, great. If not, do what you want to do because you already missed the whole party." He's like, "Yeah, I'm on the way."
And guess what? No matter what was going on, that nigga made sure he was there for Jaden on her birthday. He had to fly in. He was not in town. He flew in to make sure that he was with Jaden on her birthday. And she decides that she gonna do what she, let's see what she did. What did she decide to do on your birthday, Jaden?
We wake
And
up in the
y'all saying she
morning,
don't want to be
and
like
I'm
Jaden,
like,
child, please.
on Twitter, I'm like, "Wait, what the fuck is going on?"
You fast forward. He comes.
He
He
comes,
spends the night.
right? So then I
Drops the
wake up
dick
in the
off.
morning, and I'm like, "Wait, damn!" I'm like, "Wait, hold on, I'm still drunk from I'm still drunk." So I'm like, "Wait, what's going on?" And that's when the whole "You Good" cause video came to be about because I was like, "What is going on?" Because I was really like, "Wait, I just missed out so much," but I really didn't miss nothing. It was just somebody being upset about that happening.
Mhm.
And if you fast forward to this birthday, it's very transparent of what's going on.
So
When she say if you fast forward to this birthday, it's because Krishan pulled another antic on her next birthday. Now this is the thing for everybody. Oh God, Miss O. Now if you look, I see y'all in the chat, y'all going in, but I love it. I love it. I love y'all. But yes, y'all. So you do that on Jaden's birthday, and then when I think about the video that she made before this, when I think about that, the video she made when she was in Blue Girls Club, when I think about that video, plus how mad that you tend to get on Jaden's birthday and on Christmas, on holidays. See, you and Blue was making money, right? And you felt like you had to make money for him. And here goes Jaden sitting up here sitting pretty. He gonna fly in for the birthdays. He gonna fly in for Christmas. And it ain't just about the kids, bitch. He made sure he made her birthday. Not just the kids' birthdays, okay? And you know that. You know that. You know he loved Jaden. And so you hate her because she in your way. See, if he didn't have a woman like Jaden in his life at all, Krishan might have been able to fool him to think that she was solid, because that's what he thought. She was a solid chick. He used a different word, but I'm gonna say chick. And then he found out after she got what she wanted that she wasn't. But he knew the difference because he knew Jaden before he knew her. You see. So he knew that now my baby mama wasn't drinking and smoking, and I ain't have to fight her to put the bottle down when she was pregnant with my son. Oh, I ain't have to do this. Like, she have fun and she good, she, you know what I'm saying? She a fun girl, and we had fun together. But I ain't have to worry about it getting me robbed. See, I ain't have to worry about nobody finding stuff in her phone, setting me up. See, and that's what people got to think about. So when I said you'll never be Jaden, it was people coming up under that thing saying, "Oh, she don't want to be Jaden. She's Krishan Rock." Girl, what? If it wasn't, girl, you would not even be in existence. Nobody would know you. Nobody would even know you. What are you talking about? Like, that's so crazy. I don't like how people try to put down the girl who chooses not to sleep with every man that she freaking passes by. Like, what's wrong with being a good girl? What's wrong with that? Goodness. Why we going? I mean, I'm not down for no slut shaming or nothing. I'm not down for none of that. So why would I be down to shame the opposite of that? No. This is literally, I am literally equal opportunity in every way. So I'm not gonna put down Jaden. People be putting her down just because she's not popping it how Krishan popping it. In their words, how they say it out there. She's not popping it like Krishan popping it. Let me go to this one, y'all. Let's get to the next one, child.
So did the video get dropped because it was your birthday and because he was with you?
Yes, it did.
I can't speak for nobody, but that's what, if you ask me what it looks like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that was the reason or what was going on. That's something I have to ask him. But.
So that sex tape, you knew you were being filmed. And then when the cremation of it all was put all over social media, because you know, I don't know, and I don't really know the vaginal.
The cremation was crazy, bro.
No, I mean, I don't know. Was that yeast? What was that? Because I don't know. Like,
I carry on with your question.
Okay,
bro.
so
yeah, let's carry on.
But she
I'm
saying she knows that it's not gonna work out. That's why she leaves and does what she does, because she knows I'm gonna be crawling right back to her. So.
But what if she left and went and hooked up with another guy and was with another man or had another man around your kids?
He'd be fucking dead, Jason.
Woo, Lord!
I had somebody just cleared up.
Did you hear that? Did you hear? Right, you straight right. Did you hear Blueface say then he'd be fucking dead, Jason? He ain't say that when Krishan was in that picture with Lil Baby. He didn't say that. You know why he didn't say that? Because he had nobody and what and who she was. And he ain't finna get into it with every dude in the world because she chose to give it to every dude in the world. He said that he'd be fucking dead, Jason. That's what he said. But we all know that Blueface, you can't say that because you done did certain things, but we understand. We understand why. You need to make changes though. If you feel like that, you need to do the girl right, Blue. You need to do the girl right then. Jaden and Carlissa, y'all bring the family on back together now. Y'all stop acting like that. Jaden, forgive Carlissa. Forgive her. She learned her lesson with Krishan, just like he learned his lesson with Krishan. I understand you feel like as a woman that his mama shouldn't have been with Krishan. His mama should have been completely against it. But his mama was trying to hold on to her son, okay? So y'all gotta let that go so this family can get back right. Carlissa and Jaden, y'all can do this. Y'all the only ones who can bring this family back right for the sake of everybody. Y'all get back right.
It wasn't green. Like, I didn't expect it. Put it that way.
The crazy part is, I don't even know if she knows that that's illegal.
I know.
Porn.
Yes, let's break that down. Revenge is illegal. She does a lot of things that are illegal, and she thinks that nothing's going to happen to her. She thinks that she's above the law. She does. Because nobody else could do that and think that they're not going to get sued or jail time. But it's nothing to sue her for. So she would have at least got jail time. But she knew that Blue wasn't going to press no charges on her for revenge, P word. But that's what that was. And then you do that on that girl's birthday.
Revenge.
No, I literally went to my like cave. Like, you know, if you ask any pregnant woman like how it feels to like,
He's talking about the whole
I'm talking
process.
about after the
No,
whole
but-
process.
No,
did-
I
I'm saying
think
she
that-
knows that it's not going to work out. That's why she leaves and does what she does, because she knows I'm going to be crawling right back to her. So
But what if she left and went and hooked up with another guy and was with another man or had another man around
then
the
he'd be
kids?
fucking dead, Jason.
Boom! I wish that I could let off some gunshots right then. Because he'd be fucking Jason. Hold on. I think Jaden carries herself well, so I prefer Blue with her. Yes, me too. Because she's not all the toxic craziness. Yes. That's what I'm saying, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. And at the end of the day, bro, I think that this happened for a reason, y'all. Like, how likely is it? Well, we know how likely it is because we know who we're talking about. We're talking about Krishan, so it's very likely. But it's not his child. Out of all of this stuff that we done been through, just to find out it's not his baby. Do you think all them people who have been, man, we ain't there yet. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Let's get through this because I gotta get off soon. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go to the biggest one of the night before I get off because I know that I took us around the bend for a while. So we got Jaden talks family, and Jaden talks about how family is so important to her. What made Blue take the relationship with Krishan serious, and when did he start waking up? Y'all want to do that one? When Blue started speaking out and comparing her lies and clout chases. All right, we're gonna start from 108, and we're gonna go from 108 to like one. This page two, let me see, page three got. We're gonna go from 108 to. This is page three right here. We're gonna go from 108 to 112. Nah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go 108 to 113.31. And then we're gonna end it on there. We're gonna pick back up from here. But we're gonna go because I still gotta go back to them pictures before we go. So we're gonna go to from 108 to 113.31. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. And we're gonna do it like this. Boom.
Right, but if it's still a business relationship, you still see it as a money thing. You don't see it as like
No,
I don't.
not the business part. I'm saying when she left me, any female that was next on my list I would have.
So when she left you, you then said, "I'm now open to making this business thing that's working business wise a real thing."
Yeah.
Okay. And then at what point did you realize that it was becoming?
Well, it wasn't like my speed as far as relationship wise.
Yeah.
Because business wise, cool, but relationship wise, that's where it really feuded up. I probably realized it when with the TVs, honestly. She broke all the TVs.
Get out of my face.
He lived like that
Save
for
me
like 2
some.
months, and I'm thinking maybe one day she'll just replace him or hint at it, and nothing happened. So I was like, oh yeah, this is not, it's not my vibe, because like, you know, if I come in here and I break everything in here, and I'm coming here consistently every day and I don't make no attempts to repair it, that just says a lot more about my character than.
All right, y'all. This is important to me. This is important to me. This part is important. Hey, Incognito, I'm glad that you made it. I'm glad that you made it. Earth back to the moon. Miss O, Kayla Rain, all of y'all. I'm gonna shout y'all out before the end of the video. But this part is important to me, y'all. Let's open up our ears on this part, y'all, because he's talking about when he started waking up, y'all. This is when he started waking up.
The physical damage, right?
Mhm.
So it was just that type of vibe.
Was she ever under your complete control? And then
Never, ever.
even
Come
from
on,
Blue
man.
Girls
I
Club,
got
she
a
was.
gash in the back of my head. I got. You think I can tell that girl anything and she'll actually listen to me and do it? Maybe when I'm in front of her face, yeah. The second I turn around, it's never that. It's never been that. Never. Not one time I can tell you where I said, "Hey, can you do this for me?" And then when I walk out the room, it gets done. I literally have to sit in the room, wait for it to get done, for it to get done.
Love you. Y'all hear that? He said that he cannot depend on her. This is important. Women, wake up. This is important. I'm sure all the women mostly know this, but just in case we got some Kaylas in the building, anybody, replay game. This is what's important to him, okay? He cannot trust or rely on her to do anything. Not saying do anything like wait on him hand and foot. No, do things to help herself. Things, smart moves, smart business moves. The man has a business mind. Let's be honest. Have you seen him do anything that did not become lucrative for him? Can we respect this black man's mind for a minute? Can we step back for a minute outside of ourselves and respect this black man's mind? He was helping her. He literally just told us in a nutshell that he learned that he can't trust her. Someone gone. You done drunk. You done ate all the. That's why I tried to hide it from you. You want rest? No, baby. I'm gone. It's almost gone. No, baby. You can finish. Good night. Oh. Good night. It's about well, no, it's 8:30. You got another hour. But yeah, he basically he got to the point where he couldn't trust her like at all, and that's big for him. He wants to be able to trust you. I mean, come on, we see that he could trust Jaden, and she gets treated differently. You know what I'm saying? So let me finish what he was saying. Go ahead, Blue.
And so at one point, then you realize you see the boom of social media with the relationship. You see the desire that, I mean, you even said to me, "Mommy, you're like, damn, your team literally posts things I just be thinking," because you know there's like this overconsumption for what you guys are putting on the internet. So you see it working. Is that when you say, "I'm just gonna put the gas to this and really like take advantage of everything we can get from it"?
Nah, hell no. Nah. So at first, I was being the bigger person. She would go live and say all type of things that would upset her, and then when I get
This is important, okay? Because a lot of people said, well, Blueface does things too. Or Blueface, see, when Krishan was doing these little things on her own that was upsetting Jaden and that was basically going live, trolling, like that time she went live and she was trying to act like she lived there when she didn't, things like that. He wasn't doing nothing at first. But where it started becoming where, oh, she's in a toxic relationship and she's the victim is when he started engaging with her. When he started saying, like, I'm not gonna keep letting her go live by herself. I'm gonna give her a taste of her own medicine. Then that in turn made her become the victim. And he didn't realize that at that time. He just got tired of it. But I'm gonna let you say it for yourself, boo. Go ahead.
Home, I gotta deal with her, and I'll be just frustrated
Because you're
like,
still coming home to her.
Exactly. So when she's doing all these things, extra that things, I'm coming home to her, and she's like ripping me a new asshole every time. I try to be the bigger person, but then after a while, I'm like, I'm really just taking an L to this person. Like if I don't combat it or go against it or battle it, they're just gonna keep doing it. So that's when
because she's winning online and you're going home and taking a loss.
Exactly. So after about a year or two of that, that's when I start bleeding, bitch. Every time you go in here and say something, I'm gonna go in and say something totally I'm gonna say the truth. You get what I'm saying? Every time you
I'm going to say the truth. So that means that for that year or two, he was letting her get away with the lies. And see, this is where, I battle myself as a person because I understand that. Sometimes when you take the higher road, people believe the lie. And it's hard. And this is where I'm doing my work at right now. Because it's like, bro, if I don't engage and I don't correct this, then people that I don't know or that I do know will be left with the impression that this is true and it's not. And then when I get tired of it and I try to speak up for myself, guess what? They still believe the things that's been being lied on me for 2 years or months or weeks. They believe that. So when I come and try to say the truth, they don't even listen because they don't realize that it's all been a lie. You understand? So I feel like, that's a hard one because he should have been checking it at the door, but he didn't want to do that. He got into a situation where he had to. He got to a point where he felt like, now I got to. Like, I'm tired of it. And by the time he got in it, they believe in everything she said about you up to this point because it's your first time coming and checking it. So guess whose side they're going to automatically be on? The motherfucker that been lying the longest. That's the facts. They got this.
there and try to make it seem, I'm gonna go in there and say the whole truth.
And so while that's happening, then Zeus Network comes in.
Now, with that being said, he said, what? He gonna go on there and say the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help him God, in the words of Cat Williams, right? So what do y'all think that message was that he put on his page when he said he did a DNA test on the baby and that it wasn't his child? Do y'all think that that was the truth? Are we realizing now that the man's been telling the truth? Can we find any lies? Have we found any lies yet? That Blueface said. And me knowing how Blueface is about his children and family, he wouldn't put anything up like that about a son that could possibly be his because he knows that his son would be able to see that. See, that's how far ahead that man thinks. You got to remember, he a business mind, which means that guess what? He's calculated. Boom. Blueface ain't gonna go say that about a child that could possibly be his child because he knows that would hurt his child, especially his boy child. You know why he wouldn't do that? Because he was a boy before, and he know how he felt about his dad. You gotta remember, he in his 20s. It wasn't that long ago that he was a boy who wanted his daddy because his daddy didn't grow up in the house with him the whole time. So there was a time when he probably wanted to be with his dad, and they had to discuss a time and a date. There was times where you know what I'm saying that he understands. Okay, he understands about being a boy because it wasn't that long ago that he was one his damn self. So I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. My antennas went up when Blue put that post up and said, "How about I snuck and did a DNA test on Junior, and how about he ain't my son?" The whole way he structured that message, I knew he wasn't lying. I was like, oh, wait a minute. let me and see. This was before I really dived deep into it like I am now. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have been on here saying that. It wouldn't have took for me to have to realize that Junior looks like Ronnie to go with the message that Blueface said. So, Kayla, hold on, y'all. My fan almost knocked over my thing. But, Kayla, what I'm about to say is for you. When the other guy, that's the potential father, goes online and says that he did a swab and he found out the baby not his, then the guy who looks like the baby is the guy who dated and was in a relationship with Krishan before Blue, during Blue, and after Blue. And then Blue says she did a DNA test and it's not his baby. Then it absolutely means a lot for the baby to look like Ronnie. You get it, Kayla? I know you ain't gonna show back up in the comments. You can hit me up on my DMs. I won't tell nobody. But that's why I got the way that I did. That's why I did that. Because you're ignoring the obvious. And if you do that in your life a lot, then I can imagine the things that people get over on you. Because you're not stupid. You know that the baby looks like Ronnie. That's why you didn't deny that. You saying, oh, just we can't determine a baby's DNA off of who they look like and what they look like. And that's BS. When we already know from the other potential father that he's ruled himself out. He's not the father. And the other potential father, the baby just happens to look just like them. And we're going to say that that means nothing? No, ma'am. We will not do that. We will not deceive. And we will not ignore our own common sense. We will not gaslight. We will not do that. That was crazy what you came in this chat and said. Out of all this time that I have been doing this, I have heard some crazy things in this chat. I've seen some crazy things in this chat. People have trolled me and said crazy things. But that right there, I think really takes the cake because you know he looks like him. And you still try to make an excuse for that girl. That lets me know that you're blind. Willfully. It's a difference from being blind and willful blindness. You don't want to believe your own brain. And that's dangerous, sweetheart. That's dangerous.
Then it says, here, let's do the show too, Crazy in Love.
Nope. First season that they consist of her doing baddies, they're already we're gonna give you these crumbs for this first baddies for you to do a show. I'm like, okay, that's a kind of cool incentive. All right, we'll take these crumbs. Go ahead, do the show. Okay. After that, we just kept going at a rapid pace. That they're like, all right, we have to do it now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And were you guiding her on how to do her business while she was?
Oh, everything. I'm doing everything. I'm signing the contracts.
Checks are coming to you.
You know, so it's like the audience, they don't really know how a manager works.
All right, and this is another thing. Hold on, wait. I just don't believe how selfish she was during her pregnancy, that she went through the most risky surgery to a baby and the mother to prove he was the dad. They stick an 8-inch needle in your belly. Wait, I don't believe how selfish she was during her pregnancy, that she went through the most risky surgery to a baby and the mother to prove he was the dad. Wait, they stick an 8-inch needle in your belly. Okay, what's she doing? And drinking Henny the next day. Right. That's crazy. They didn't do it right. Oh, y'all, there. See, Kayla, these women right here is some thinkers, okay? We're thinkers up in here. You see how they thinking in the chat? You see how they put in one mind? You see the mental gymnastics taking place in the chat? You see the brains and the beauty that's in this chat? Come on. She would have filmed it. And we know she would have because she a clout chaser. She would have filmed it. She loved filming things. This was her prop on the way. This was her newest prop. Prop. This was her prop on the way. She wanted to film every single little thing. And you mean to tell me you did a DNA test where they stick an 8-inch needle in your belly and you don't film it? No, that doesn't go with your character. And in a court of law, in science, and everything that you could think of, even in math, they got something called patterns. And that doesn't go with her pattern. Her pattern says that she would have definitely filmed that. It's her pattern and her pathology that says that. So we're not dumb over here, and we're going to use our brains over here. We're going to use our common sense. We're going to use each other's brains. We're going to do it all, but we will not be willfully blind. We will not do that. I draw the line there.
So if I book a show for you, Jason, you're not gonna talk to the promoter. You're not gonna talk to the club owner. You're not gonna sign any contracts. All you're gonna do is show up. That's what a manager's job is. Manager's job is to do. Make a contract, sign the contract, and get the money and distribute it.
These are facts.
So that's what I was doing. So when you see me in a picture counting money, I'm
That's
middleman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was about.
Did she ever see any of her money, or were you keeping it on? I'm just asking the questions because
pay attention.
Seen all of that money. She just spends it. If you break.
Now pay attention because he about to say something. And this is the last part for the night, y'all. This is the last point for the night, and then we're gonna I'm gonna write us a whole new schedule for tomorrow's show. But this is important. This is important. This is when he noticed the switch. This is when he stopped thinking with the head down below and he woke up. You know what I'm saying? He stopped thinking with the other head and started thinking with this one. All right, so this is when he started like, whoa, this is not Jaden.
Six 85-inch TVs. How much did that cost?
It's good.
Okay. 10,000.
He said, if you break 6 80-inch TVs, how much do you think that costs? That's what he said. I'm gonna run it back a second. I want y'all to hear this. Listen, y'all.
The desire that you even said to me, Mommy, you're like, damn, your team literally posts things I just be thinking because there's like this overconsumption for what you guys are putting on the internet. So you see it working. Is that when you say I'm just gonna put the gas to this and really like take advantage of everything we can get from it?
Nah, hell no. So at first I was being the bigger person. She would go live and say all type of things that would upset her, and then when I get home, I gotta deal with her, and I'll be just frustrated
because you're still coming home to her.
Exactly. So when she's doing all these things, extra things, I'm coming home to her, and she's like ripping me a new asshole every time. I try to be the bigger person, but then after a while, I'm like, I'm really just taking an L to this person. Like if I don't combat it or go against it or battle it, they're just gonna keep doing it. So that's when
because she's winning online and you're going home and taking a loss.
Exactly. So after about a year or two of that, that's when I start bleeding, bitch, every time. Every time you go on here and say something, I'm gonna go on and say something totally again. I'm gonna say the truth. You get what I'm saying? Every time you go in there and try to make it seem, I'm gonna go in there and say the whole truth.
And so while that's happening, then Zeus Network comes in and says, here, let's do the show too, Crazy in Love.
Nope. First season that they consist of her doing baddies, they're already we're gonna give you these crumbs for this first baddies for you to do a show. I'm like, okay, that's a kind of cool incentive. All right, we'll take these crumbs. Go ahead, do the show. Okay. After that, we just kept going at a rapid pace. That they're like, all right, we have to do it now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And were you
That's
guiding her on how to do her business while she was?
Oh, everything. I'm doing everything. I'm signing the contracts.
Checks are coming to you.
You know, so it's like the audience, they don't really know how a manager works. So if I book a show for you, Jason, you're not gonna talk to the promoter. You're not gonna talk to the club owner. You're not gonna sign any contracts.
This is
All
true.
you're
This
gonna
is
do is
true.
show up. That's what a manager's job is. Manager's job is to do. Make a contract, sign the contract, and get the money and distribute it. So that's what I was doing. So when you see me in a picture counting money, I'm middleman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was about.
Did she ever see any of her money, or were you keeping it all?
Wow.
I'm just asking the questions because
she has seen all of that money. She just spends it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
mm-hmm.
If you break,
thank you, Australia.
6 85-inch TVs, how much do you think that cost?
Thank you.
It's good.
Okay. 10,000. I'll tell you what it cost because I paid for it. It cost me 10,000 to replace those TVs.
10,000. How many TVs was it?
6.
$10,000 to replace those TVs. Thank you, Australia. Y'all don't forget about your girl. But $10,000 to replace those TVs. Let me let him finish.
80-inch, 85-inch TV.
And she broke them all?
All of them.
Why?
Frustration.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and so now all this is happening. The show is airing. Now you guys are making good money because now at this point, the demand is out there. You're the most viral thing, and you're making good money. Mm-hmm. Is that when you started to see a switch in her, where it was that she needed you less because now she kind of had money, or was there?
No, it was just more of the audience, the clout. Mm-hmm. So in the beginning, it's we wouldn't do a business deal without each other. We wouldn't show up anywhere without each other. Because I'm overseeing. Right, you wouldn't show up to a boxing match without your trainer. Right, you wouldn't go to a heavyweight world title fight without your trainer. Right?
But was it because she couldn't? You wouldn't allow her to, or because she didn't feel comfortable to?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
That was your business arrangement with her.
Exactly.
Okay. And she
already understood.
That.
Already. That's the reason everything was the way it was. That's the reason the names and the money was already decided.
Okay.
So once you start doing other things, then that leads me to believe other things.
What other things?
Just like she'll just start traveling with Zeus more, or she'll start being on flyers that I have nothing. I didn't facilitate any contracts or anything for.
So you guys were moving together as a unit. You put her in position to get money. You have an understanding and agreement, and then she starts moving different.
Exactly.
And you see it.
Yeah. 100%.
And do you think she thought you wouldn't see it? Did she think she was like pulling the wool over her eyes, or was she be like, what did you think?
So that's what kind of transpired. So at first, we're doing the show, Zeus Network, me and her show. All the money, not all the money, but the checks are written to me, right? We get the check, she spends, I fund her, new chains, whatever she likes. It's never no.
Are you controlling all the money though? I'm
not controlling anything. Okay. If she wants to go get a chain today, okay, here's a chain. Ring, everything she has was bought.
But what I'm saying is, did she ever control the money? Like, was the money ever put in her hand to decide what she wanted to do with the money? Or was it, no?
I mean, that's not how she was never really demanding of that, Even when I tried to do that, she would be like, she almost made it seem like she didn't want that,
Well, in some relationships, the man goes home and makes all the money and the woman pays all the bills. I mean, that's in some relationships. So in this relationship, it sounds like y'all made all the money together and you handled all the bills, but she wasn't told, or she couldn't have access to anything, or she
never told.
So she got what she wanted. She had access to
everything she wanted. She's got.
But you were the mastermind behind the whole thing, so you had to figure out how to manage it all.
Exactly. Okay. I'm just managing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not. Jason, if I was making money off of this, you don't think I have a Lambo, a jet, a helicopter on standby.
Pay attention, y'all.
Nothing
Pay
was
attention.
ever. I didn't buy anything new. I didn't. Nothing changed about my lifestyle. Right. Other than
Nothing changed about his lifestyle. Now, see, you got to understand, a narcissist does not realize these things. It's called thoughts and ideas of grandeur. But we going to use common sense. The man's lifestyle was his lifestyle before he met you. Your lifestyle changed, not his. So for you to think and call your family, every time you talk to your family, you making your family think you making this nigga all this money, and then you get surprised that your family don't like him. You call your family and make your family think that he want to keep you in the house when really he don't want you there. And you had your family looking stupid. So shout out to Tasiki for not following you. She learned by now not to follow everything that you say because you're a liar. She knew that. So I'm glad she made the choice that she made on Zeus. Because she was following some BS. You had your family thinking in the bathroom that day that that man had you locked in the bathroom scared like he was beating the crap out of you. And the truth of the matter is you left and he left and you broke into his house while he was gone. And when they found out you was in there, they wanted you out. They wanted you to go. You didn't want to leave. So you go in the bathroom and you go on live. Because you think that you said, as a matter of fact, her exact words were, I'm fighting for my life. Y'all don't believe me? We'll watch it tomorrow. She said that she's fighting for her life. That's what she was doing. That's why she was breaking into everywhere he was. That's why she would not go away, because she wasn't ready to go yet. She was fighting for her life. She had not got the baby yet. Remember that one piece in the beginning of her live when she was sitting on the floor talking about what she would do if she was Jaden and how she would take the baby and the money and go? Well, she didn't have the baby and the money just yet. And he was already trying to get her to leave. And so she refused to leave. But once she got the baby and the money, then guess what? She thought that she was good and she was going to leave. And then Zeus sunned that ass and let her know, girl, as much crap as you talk about us, take us to court for your money. Because you ain't even got enough money to sue us. You don't even know how to save money. Somebody that get $100,000 check, and that's the only $100,000 that they got or ever had at one time, versus a millionaire with $100,000 is two totally different things. That $100,000 ain't gonna change his life. It's only savings. He's not gonna spend that $100,000 in a month because he got money for real. How she say, I'm a nigga for real. I'm a nigga for real. He got money for real. He don't need that to spend that as fast as he can. He already had cars before he met you. He already had jewelry before he met you. He gave you your first piece of jewelry. And you so narcissistic that you don't even realize that this man didn't need you. He wanted to help you. And you couldn't even appreciate that. You decided instead to try to rip. When you realized that that was the case, instead of appreciating him, you actually started hating him. You hated him for who he was. You wanted to be like him, and when you saw it wasn't that easy to be like him, and you saw it wasn't that easy to get over on him, when you saw that, you became jealous and you got hateful, and you hate him. That's the big secret that people don't know and realize, is that Krishan Rock hates Blueface. The only person who knew it was his mama and her, Jaden. They knew it because they know that the actions that she's taking is not that of a woman who loves a man. She hates that man. That's why he in jail right now. If your man was on the type of probation Blueface was on, if your man been through the type of stuff Blueface was going through, I would not let that man be in a club in a situation where it escalates to a fight. I wouldn't do that. I would protect this man. This man, not only is he your man, but he take care of you and everybody. That he take care of everybody. Why would you let this man be in a position to where he gotta fight again when you know what's type of stuff on his head? You know they after taking his. You know they want to take every piece of every dime he done made. You know. You know. And those who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. You know that there's systems in place that want to drain every penny that he ever made out. You know it is. Why would you put him, why would you let him be in a position like that? And I'm not blaming his actions on her. I'm not saying that by far, but I'm just saying as a woman, the way that I know I feel as a woman, and I know other women feel, we protect our men. We protect our man, the man that's taking care of everybody, the man that's making sure that I'm straight and my family straight. And this nigga don't even know me for real. I would protect my man. I'm sorry. She probably, you know what I'm saying? I think she loves Blueface, but hates Jonathan. And when the cameras are off, he is Jonathan. Ooh. I think that she wants to be Blueface and hate. I think she doesn't even know Jonathan. Or maybe you're right, she do hate Jonathan. That could, you know what? That's something I could think about. You see that, Kayla? You see how we thinking over here? Yeah. You see that? She made me think about something. You telling me that looking at somebody can't and just because the baby look like Ronnie don't mean that that's his baby. With all the facts that we know, there is no you're trying to mess up the IQ of the chat. And we will not have that. But yes, y'all are saying some things that's making me think. Yeah, she wanted him locked up so bad. Yep. And now he's in jail and she wants him out. But see, that's the trick in my eyes, y'all. And you know what? I want us to have an open panel on this because now she wants him out, but that's the play. She don't want him out. She just need a place to stay. And as a matter of fact, she started telling on herself when she went and did that performance with TDJ's daughter on the stage. Y'all remember that live she did? Remember how she started talking? And I said she throwing him up under the bus right now because she was talking about how, oh yeah, I'm free and I can do whatever I want now and I got my peace of mind. And she started playing into the chat. And then she realized, like, wait a minute, I'm living with this nigga. I can't dog him. Oh no, he's my man and fuck y'all. And yeah, but you was just throwing him under the bus. We're gonna revisit that again on the next live, y'all. We're gonna revisit that again. And I'm gonna stop it right here because I want to revisit this again too. This was way too deep for me to let it go and not revisit it. So I'm gonna stop it right here at 116.50 and we're gonna revisit it. Now I gotta tell y'all who had to remind me to go to the damn video because I hadn't got I hadn't got thrown off, girl. I hadn't got thrown off with old Kayla in the chat. Saying some old crazy mess. Kayla, girl. Now y'all know I like to have fun and I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm back myself. But while y'all all in here, I need y'all all to see this. I need y'all all to see this. So look, can y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me. Y'all look at this. Everybody, I need y'all to look at this. We're gonna go down the list, all right? Okay, boom. Right here, boom. This is Ronnie's baby, all right? That's the baby in the middle. That's Ronnie right here on the other side. And then you see the young man with the oranges looking shirt on. Boom. This is the other half of that picture. That's Jonathan and his son. This is Ronnie again. This is Ronnie again, y'all. That's Ronnie with the gray on. Boom. That's Ronnie and his son, Ronnie Jr. That's why she didn't name the baby Blueface. That's why she didn't name the baby Jonathan Jr. Because she knew that wasn't Jonathan's child. That's her liking the status of Ronnie saying that's his father. That's Carlissa. Carlissa is we gonna go into that. But hey, Mama, Big Rock, Big Rock in the building. We need you to talk to these people right here. Y'all need to have a conversation. That's Ronnie and his mama. Look at Ronnie over there looking like his son. And that's his mama. Yep, you. Y'all need to talk. Stop. Put the pride to the side. Put the pride to the side, mama. Go ahead and talk to them. Krishan mama looks cute too. But y'all need to talk, all right? Y'all need to talk. Jaden and uh Carlissa, y'all need to get y'all stuff together too. Y'all need to talk too. Okay? Y'all need to talk too. Ronnie done made a song for Krishan. Let's hear this song before we go. Go ahead, Ronnie. We want to hear it.
I was
Go
always
ahead.
there for you. And you took that shit for granted. Now you lost me. And now I'm all
Look
up
at
on my
Junior.
mission. And I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips. And you not there with me. I kept it fair with you. You wasn't real with me. And now I'm just reminiscing. I'm just staring at our pics. I know I thinking back in the mess. And
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. All right. We coming back, y'all. We coming back. We're gonna be right back tomorrow. All right. We're gonna be right back tomorrow. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I will probably be live in the morning. We'll have a quick chat about this in the car about the live. Y'all know that I'm gonna have to go back and look at the comments so that I can see which direction we need to go in for the next one. What points do we need to make? Um, y'all know y'all can always hit me up on IG. I'm about to put my IG up. Thank you to any and everybody that chooses to donate. Y'all know that I'm just monetized on here, but I just made it. We just made it to the game. We're not in the game yet. We just made it to the building. So we got a lot more growing to do before I can like not work a day job. So I really appreciate any and everybody that does do that. I'm gonna go ahead and put my banners up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell. All right. You can always support the channel with my Cash App right there. King Lexus is my Cash App. You can follow me or send anything that you want to send to me that you want me to talk about or pertaining to this case on IG, King Lexus, or my email is kinglexusbecoming@gmail.com. I love y'all so much. I'm so glad that I was back and I was able to come and talk to y'all. Natty. Oh, shout out to Nani Love too. I don't know if you was in this one or the last one, but I love y'all so much, man. Shout out to you, Straya, Soraya, Shantae, Shamice, Kayla Rain, um, TT, Holy Ghost Girl, all of y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. SNL, Lee, Tia, thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. Earth Back to the Moon. I seen you in here earlier, Natty Red. All of y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Even you, Kayla. Kayla, hit me up on IG. I ain't gonna tell nobody who you are, but we need to talk, Kayla. Hit me up. Let me know you was Kayla. I won't let nobody know who you are. I promise. Y'all, peace. Have a good one. Love y'all. Great live, y'all. Great live.